Today, I'm diving into the top 10 most dangerous natural disasters in history. We're talking about devastating floods, powerful tsunamis, deadly cyclones, and massive earthquakes. These events have profoundly shaped our history with their immense impact and tragic consequences. Let's explore the incredible power of nature and how it has affected civilizations over time. 10. 1931. China floods. The 1931 China floods are remembered as one of the deadliest natural disasters in history. Triggered by the overflowing Yangtze and Huai rivers, these floods claimed an estimated 1 million to 4 million lives. The failure of river dikes exacerbated the catastrophe, allowing floodwaters to devastate central China. Poor river management worsened the situation, unable to withstand the extreme weather conditions of that year. Melting snow and heavy spring rains combined into a continuous deluge, overwhelming the region beyond its capacity. As a powerful example of nature's overwhelming power and its tragic consequences when natural and human factors collide, this event stands out. 9. 1556. Shaanxi Earthquake. Let's talk about the 1556 Shaanxi Earthquake, one of the deadliest earthquakes in history. It struck Shaanxi, China, with such ferocity that it caused an estimated 830,000 deaths, making it the deadliest earthquake ever recorded. Picture the scene. During the winter of that year, the ground shook violently, causing mountains to shift and rivers to alter their paths. Entire villages and towns were decimated as buildings collapsed under the relentless force of the quake. The landscape itself transformed dramatically. New hills rose where plains once lay flat, and valleys appeared where the earth suddenly sank. It's a stark reminder of how powerful nature can be and how much it can change lives in an instant. 8. Bhola Cyclone, 1970. Bhola Cyclone is one of the deadliest natural disasters in history. On November 12, 1970, the Bhola Cyclone, also known as the Great Cyclone of 1970, struck East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, and parts of West Bengal, India. What made it so devastating was the massive storm surge that accompanied it, inundating coastal areas and causing between 300,000 to 500,000 deaths. Entire villages were swept away, and the cyclone's impact was felt far inland, leaving a trail of destruction that took years to recover from. 7. 526. Antioch Earthquake. Ever wondered how a simple shift underground could lead to one of history's deadliest disasters? The 526 Antioch earthquake did just that, shaking the Byzantine Empire to its core. Striking modern-day Turkey, this quake wasn't just a tremor. It unleashed chaos, claiming around 250,000 lives in Antioch alone. Imagine buildings collapsing like sandcastles and streets splitting open, all because the Earth's plates decided to shift abruptly. Antioch, nestled in the shaky Anatokai Basin, was particularly vulnerable due to its soft, unstable sediments. The collision of the Arabian and Eurasian plates sealed its fate, turning a bustling city into a scene of devastation in mere moments. 6. 1839. Coringa Cyclone. In 1839, the port city of Coringa, located in present-day Andhra Pradesh, India, faced one of the deadliest natural disasters recorded in history. On November 25th, a powerful tropical cyclone struck with devastating force. The cyclone brought ferocious winds and an enormous storm surge estimated at 40 feet, 12 meters, which engulfed the city and destroyed nearly everything in its path. The impact was catastrophic. Approximately 300,000 lives were lost, and the city's bustling harbor, along with 20,000 vessels, was completely obliterated. Coringa, once a thriving trading hub, never fully recovered from the disaster. 5. 2004. Indian Ocean Earthquake and Tsunami. The 2004 Indian Ocean Earthquake and Tsunami was one of the scariest natural disasters we've seen in recent times. It all started with this massive earthquake deep under the sea near Sumatra, Indonesia. This earthquake was so powerful, it measured 9.1 on the scale they use to measure earthquakes. Right after the earthquake, this huge wave called a tsunami shot across the ocean really fast. When it hit land, it was like a giant wall of water smashing everything in its path. It wiped out entire towns and villages along the coasts of many countries. The damage was unbelievable. It's estimated that over 230,000 people lost their lives, and millions were left homeless. 4. 2010. Haiti Earthquake. The 2010 Haiti earthquake was a tragedy of immense proportions that shook the world. Imagine a massive 7.0 earthquake hitting right near Port-au-Prince, the capital of Haiti. It was so powerful and shallow that it caused catastrophic damage, destroying over half of the city's buildings and infrastructure. Thousands of people lost their lives, with estimates ranging from 160,000 to 316,000 deaths. The aftermath was heartbreaking. Families torn apart, homes reduced to rubble, and widespread chaos. The earthquake didn't just affect buildings, it shattered lives and left a whole nation reeling. The scars of the 2010 Haiti earthquake remain etched in the hearts and memories of those who survived, forever changed by its devastating impact. 3. Typhoon Haiyan, 2013. In 2013, Typhoon Haiyan, locally known as Yolanda, struck the Philippines with devastating force, leaving behind a trail of unimaginable destruction. Starting as a small storm in the Pacific, it quickly intensified into one of the strongest typhoons ever recorded. The winds and storm surges it brought caused over 6,000 immediate deaths and widespread damage, especially hitting hard in Tacloban City. More than 14 million people felt the impact of Haiyan, which destroyed 1.1 million homes and wiped out 33 million coconut trees, vital for many people's livelihoods. The aftermath plunged around 2.3 million people into poverty and left a staggering $13 billion in damages. 2. Hurricane Maria. Hurricane Maria, a powerful Category 5 storm, struck the northeastern Caribbean in September 2017, leaving a path of utter devastation, especially in Puerto Rico. Starting as a wave off Africa, it quickly intensified into a fierce hurricane. When it hit Puerto Rico, Maria unleashed wind gusts over 100 mph and a massive storm surge, causing widespread flooding and uprooting countless trees. The impact was catastrophic. Neighborhoods flattened, the island's power grid crippled, and nearly 3,000 lives lost in Puerto Rico alone. The aftermath was grim, with extensive damage totaling around $90 billion. Hurricane Maria's fury underscored the immense destructive force of hurricanes and the long road to recovery for affected communities. 1. 1976. Tangshan Earthquake. Did you know that in 1976, a single earthquake in Tangshan, China, changed the course of history? On July 28th, at 3:42 a.m., the city was rocked by a massive 7.6 magnitude earthquake. This natural disaster struck with such force that within minutes, 85% of Tangshan's buildings were reduced to rubble. The devastation was compounded by the high population density and the extreme intensity of the earthquake, rated Idon extreme on the Mercalli scale. The aftermath was catastrophic, claiming approximately 242,769 lives and leaving the city in complete chaos. Critical infrastructure such as bridges and services collapsed, amplifying the disaster's impact. The 1976 Tangshan earthquake remains one of the deadliest natural disasters in history, highlighting the immense power of nature and the resilience required in its aftermath. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest videos.